Hello everybody and welcome back. Or better yet, hello everybody, welcome, I'm back. Because I was on vacation and I really needed that one and it was great. About 2 weeks ago I showed the first version of the UCNC controller board with grbl, and I started a poll about what was most wanted. And it turned out that a stepper emulation for the servo, where the servo moves as if it was a stepper, basically got the most votes, and I hadn't thought of that, so I implemented it. And you can see if I click the up button here, you'll see the stepper move in small increments, which is exactly what a stepper would be doing. And the implementation was really simple. I have a virtual stepper for the servo, and for every millimeter I have about I think 90 steps, which is 90 degrees. So if you go 1 millimeter up, the stepper is going to move 90 degrees. If you go a millimeter down, it is going to move 90 degrees in the opposite direction. That was really simple. And now that I've got this, I can actually take one of my very old models that I had been using before, that was based on movements of X, Y, and Z axis, and I can actually run this on the system, and it is just going to work because the emulation of the Z-axis is now moving the servo. The servo can move a pen or something else, and I have full support of everything that I had before, which makes it very compatible with the UCNC controller software. And that was really simple. I hadn't thought of that. And so the poll was a really good idea, and the implementation was really simple. I did take the time to do a lot of cleaning up in the software, so it looks a lot better now, and I'm going to push it to GitHub, I suppose, either tomorrow or on Sunday. And the second result from the poll was that basically I should implement more modes and have them be configurable through the library or through the software. And I'm going to have to write a bit of documentation on how to do that. So up till now I have 2 modes, which is either the stepper moves when you turn on the spindle, move the spindle forward, the stepper moves in one direction, reverse the spindle, the stepper moves in the other direction. And it's always 90 degrees, but you can configure it with the RPM setting. So if you only want to have a motion of 45 degrees, you can set a spindle RPM of 45 and the stepper will move only 45 degrees, which is also pretty simple and pretty good. My next steps are now I'm going to try and build something that looks more like a small CNC or a plotter, and I'm going to try this out, how good this really works. But from what I see right now, the whole motion planning with the steppers and the Z-axis is pretty much perfect. And it is really easy to get it to set up. So you could actually use the cursor keys to move the stepper to your 0 position, reset that position to 0 as the real value, and then start plotting and have the stepper move in small increments. That is a lot better than I was actually going for at the beginning, and I didn't think that having a full emulation of a stepper for the servo would be so easy. But it turns out that it is, and I'm going to leave it this way. Also right now really questioning if I will make a second mode where the stepper is going to be directly connected to the Z-axis going negative, because in a way, we already have that with the implementation that is right here. So I like this a lot more than just having the z-axis go up and down depending on the sign of the z-axis position. And well, yeah, that is basically already it. And this is all that I've got to show for right now. But it's really, really simple, and it's easy to do, and it just works really well. I'm really surprised, and I can use all of the old layouts that I have. I can use all the old files, and it just seems to come together really well. And since you can configure grbl in a very simple manner, and the grbl will write it to the EEPROM of the Arduino, this is really versatile, and in a way it's a lot better than what I had before, so it's very nice to have it this way. Yeah, so next steps for me will be to build one of my CNCs with this setup. Try to get it to work. I think I'm going to have to do some extra work with the servo to get it to move, to have a new pen holder, or the servo is on the other side, because the way the servo moves now, it will need to be. Or I can check if the direction bit of the z-axis can be made to also control the direction in which the servo is going to turn. That would also be a really good idea. But it might be a bit complicated because I'm running out of space on the Arduino, and I'm not so sure. I'm within about 50 bytes of the maximum. Yeah, but this is where I got by doing, well, by basically following the pattern that I had before and just refining on it. And the code is really easy to read, which is also very nice. And yeah, that's it for this video. It's a real short one, but it was really worth making because, first of all, thank you for taking part in the poll. And yeah, the outcome is really good. It was really simple. I didn't think of that, so that was basically your idea, and I just did it. All right, so that's it for today. I'm not going to be working over the weekend on this. Comic-Con is actually real close to here, so I'm gonna go there for the weekend and have some fun. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.